Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is David Thompson. I want to tell you about my fever of 106 and how I almost died at least 4 times. But at the same time, I had some great experiences and some crazy dreams. Hey, what's going on? Thank you guys for being back. I'm sorry for the lack of not dropping a video this Thursday, but like I said, I had a fever of 106. It was crazy. It ended up being the flu. What happened was I caught the flu Monday night, and being the kind of guy that I am, I was like, oh, it's okay. It's not gonna last more than this night. So it did. So I ended up not going to work the next day because we had a blizzard, thankfully. Then the day after that, I said I'll stay home one more time just to recover. Meanwhile, it was the flu. So my body is shaking. I was in pain, and at night my fever would always spike to 106, and I always had these crazy dreams. One of the craziest dreams that I had that was repetitive was that I kept on seeing this this little knob thing. Like every 30 minutes I would wake up and go back to sleep because I'm turning over because my body is in pain, right? So I kept on seeing this knob thing. And every time I woke up, I was like, what the hell is that knob thing? Because every time my body gave me that pulse to move, my brain would restore everything that goes with that. Like, oh, I'm gonna be dreaming about this. So what is it? It's coming now. It was crazy. And the next night, because it kept on happening, I realized that I was having a vision of my knees before I woke up because I kept on turning my knees to roll over. Then those dreams expanded to just craziness. Like the next day, it even got deeper. I caught ammonia and I almost died because I didn't go to the hospital, as I'm not that kind of guy. I thought I was just gonna get past it, so I toughed it out. I didn't even know what it was. I thought that the fever came back, and I tried to lay down, and I just kept coughing with no periods in between, just a constant cough. And I did that for a complete hour, thinking that my body's gonna give out and I'll just fall asleep. Nope. I end up waking up, sweat everywhere, throat dry, about to puke, delusional, walking around the house like, what the hell's going on? Thinking that people was in there talking to me. Like when I was on the couch, because I had to sit on the couch because I didn't want to sit in the bed, because coughing repeatedly like that, my wife is not going to be able to sleep and my daughter won't be able to sleep. So I took it upon myself to sleep on the couch. And I kept on hearing people trying to talk to me, telling me things that, oh yeah, you need to move. Oh yeah, you gotta do this. You gotta do that. What are you doing? Like just talking to me, saying, oh yeah, you know you're not gonna make it now. Now it's not gonna happen. I was like, what? But once I got off that couch and I was feeling ill, like terribly ill, and I was like, whoa, I'm in trouble. I couldn't breathe. I was hyperventilating. I hopped in the shower trying to get a gasp of air, and it barely came. And I was like, oh man, now I'm wet. Maybe this is gonna be even worse. But it did help. I started to be able to breathe just a little bit, but I couldn't go to sleep because every time I laid down, the coughing would just keep happening over and over and over, non-stop. I never knew what ammonia was. Always heard about it. That shit is hell. So what I did was I sat on the couch in the upright position all night to the next night, and then I went to the hospital and got some prescription. They gave me some antibiotics, which was weird. Well, which was good, but you gotta hear this though. Like, people in the hospital, they assume that everybody goes to the hospital. Like, they said, who's your doctor? Like, I don't have a doctor. Like, who do you usually come and see? Like, nobody. She's like, you don't come to the hospital? Like, no, this is the first time I ever been to the hospital. And they were like blown away. I'm like I'm sure people come in here. They gotta be people that just come in here that don't just come to the hospital like it's a candy store. Then I go into the exam room and the nurse says the same thing. It's like, oh, what's your history? Do you have any kind of medical history? I was like, no, I don't. She was like, you sure? I think I seen you. I was like, no, I don't have any medical history. I don't come to the hospital. She's like, hold on, I'll be back. I'm gonna look you up. Then she came back and she said she found nothing. I said, I don't come to the hospital. I was like, what's so weird about that? Like, I don't get sick. And it was crazy that I actually got sick. And it was this sick. Because I almost died like 5 times. Like, seriously. But I'm thankful that I'm alive. But when I had that ammonia, the next day even, when I got the pills, like just before they kicked in, I was sitting on the couch in the upright position, thinking that I couldn't lay down. So I started hacking my brains out. And I'm hearing these voices again. And they're just talking to me. Oh, you gotta move. You gotta move the stuff around. You got the virus everywhere. You just gotta move it around. And I'm like, oh man, I'm tired. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I can't be moving stuff. He's like, yeah, you just gotta start moving stuff around. You gotta take this side, flip it inside out, push it this way, and flip it out, push it that way. And they're talking about the whole structure of reality. Like, just grab this piece of the room and flip it this way and push it that way and flip it this way and push it that way. I'm like, that's exhausting. Like, I got a fever and ammonia. Like, what the hell is this? And it went on in my head so much that I was convinced that it was true. And then I actually could lay down because the antibiotics kicked in. I was like, wow. And it was a blessing. Oh my God, you don't even know. It was a blessing. So I ran in my room with my wife and laid on the bed. And I swear, I was about to ask her, like, what the hell is up with these people? Like, why are they telling us to move stuff? But it was just that it was going on so much that it really convinced me that it was an actual thing, to the point that it even carried on to my dreams. In my dreams, I was like oh yes, I'm finally free of this goddamn this sickness. And then it was like this lady just dropping like big objects in my path and say, hold on, you gotta fix this before you leave. And I'm like, okay, fix this one. They drops another one, and drops another one. And I'm like, why are you doing this? And I guess she had something out for me. But I'm like, wow, come on. Like, I'm not doing any of this. Like, forget this. I'm out. So it was a trippy, delusional experience. But I'm very happy that I made it through, and I am back. And I will be dropping another video. My next video is gonna be about giants and the real existence of them and the evidence and proof. And the video that I have that shows a real giant from back in the day and bones. So stay tuned for that. And if you're not a subscriber yet, please subscribe, like, comment, and share, because it helps. Thompson TV. Peace.